Alrighty guys, welcome back to some more Bravely Default 2. Last episode, we completed all the side quests available to us in Chapter 5, excluding one of them. That was completing a brand new dungeon as well on top of that. And in this episode, it's finally time to progress the main story and make our way to Musa. But before that, if you like this video and the series, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We are so close to reaching 500 subscribers, so it'll really help me out, and it'll help make sure you don't miss any upcoming videos. With all that out of the way, let's get into it. So let's talk about the end of the last episode. I don't like to leave off things on a bad note. I don't call myself an expert in this game. I also don't call myself a, sore quitter at games. However, sometimes you just need to take a step back, reevaluate what happened, and move on. So after spending about, honestly, an hour of my life just grinding up to beat that boss, then going through a boss fight that took close to 20 minutes, I believe, just to lose to double quakes that there was almost nothing I could do about. In fact, if either one of my healers would have died first, I would have been fine, but they all died to the same attack. It was just a little disheartening. Needed to take a step back, and I think we're just going to move on with the main story and come back and revisit it when we get to probably the next chapter, or at least once we progress through the next dungeon and a couple bosses. Just basically got a couple more levels to make it a little bit easier. So with us discussing that, let's go ahead and just turn in the quest that I left off. Again, I usually don't like to do this. I would like to finish up any of my side quests, but I didn't last episode. So we're here in, I forgot what this place is called, Inderno. We're going to turn in our first quest here. Oh, it's you. I just got a letter from my girlfriend as it happens. Apparently her new boyfriend's got her some sugar rhymes, so she doesn't need me to get her any now. Talk about cold, eh? But I'm a pretty cool customer too. Yeah, proper icy. Probably why she fancied me in the first place. Thanks anyways. You've been a great help. Not that I care much, obviously. What am I talking about? Of course I do. Being given the cold shoulders made me see how horrible it is. I'm going to try to be more like you from now on. And so we get a large JP orb. And now, I don't believe there's any more side quests here. So let's go ahead and move on to our last location, which, ooh, I want to double check, but I believe it is Wiswald. Yes, it is. So let's go ahead and go back to Wiswald, turn our final side quest in, and then we get to go to a brand new dungeon, which is going to be pretty cool. There's no bosses either. It's just a dungeon with some treasure for us to find. Very, very short dungeon as well. So we'll at least be able to make it to the next area in this episode. Was this at nighttime? Yeah, at night. Okay. I'll go wait outside. It just turned to daytime, so I'll wait here for about a minute, and then I will be right back. All right, we're back here at nighttime, so let's go ahead and go turn this in. This is the old lady, right? Yep. Right over here to the left. This is it. So smooth. This takes me back. I remember when my husband carved a flute for our daughter from it. She couldn't have been happier. Played it every single day without fail. She's gone now, of course. My husband, too. We buried the flute beside them both, but lately I've been desperate to hear the sound again, so I thought I'd see if I could make one. I know it won't bring them back, but you'll indulge an old woman, won't you? I have to go find the husband, but he's dead. Oh, it's in here, here in Wiswald. Wait, what? What's that? What do I do for a living? Why am I? Oh, I had to find a carpenter. I'm a carpenter. Is there something I can do for you? So you're looking for someone to carve you a flute. I reckon I can manage that. Oh, especially if it's kopich wood you want it made of. This will make a fine little number, and no mistake. There we go, one flute. Oh, and don't worry about paying me. Thanks. He didn't even ask why, what it was for, and he's just saying we don't have to pay him. Would you look at this flute? Really have made just for me? Yes, this is just like the one my daughter used to play. That sound, it almost feels like they're both here with me again. Thank you so much. Maybe you've proved that we can bring them back after all. We get 2 medium experience orbs, which I might as well go ahead and just use right now. Those would be here. And we won't use our JP orbs, but we will use our experience orbs, trying to get Elvis caught up a little bit. So, just a quick thing that we also did between episodes. I went ahead and changed their jobs around. He's going to be a phantom. It really doesn't matter what his side job is right now. I guess I should just make it the thief. But I'm going to try to max out Phantom here. She is a Hellblade, and I went ahead and just did Freelancer. And then Elvis is a Shieldmaster with a Freelancer main, because this is actually, because we have so many jobs mastered, this is the highest, we can't view it because of the weight class, but It is the highest defense out of all these jobs here, so that'll be pretty solid. With the Shield Master still, so he can do defend other people. And then finally we have Gloria here, who's a Spirit Master White Mage still, just because we're keeping it the same. For their abilities, they're mostly the same as they were before. Gave her MP Regen and Better Than Ever or Noble Sacrifice, because we just unlocked those. I gave him Revenge, and then I also gave him Divining Rod, because I couldn't remember what his other one was. But I went through here and looked, and it really just didn't seem like there were any, like, super solid ones, so I'm not quite sure what I had on him before. BP limit would be okay, but I don't think it's anything too crazy. And then they both have the same on, the same thing they used to have on, the Dual Wield, Indiscriminate Rage, Full Force, Sky High, Thrust, and Parry. So, let's go ahead and continue on with the main story. We need to go behind a waterfall over here near Holograd. I actually think it's quicker to go to Halcyonia, because we can just go north and then cross the bridge here. And we will be at a new dungeon called Waterfall Path. And then we get to a massive chunk of the game. We are, like I said, Chapter 4 is roughly the halfway point. If you remember in Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD Remaster, Chapters 5 through 8 were roughly the same. There's the last chest. Oh my god, I can't believe I missed it. They were roughly the same, but you would have, like, if you wanted to, you could complete the chapter almost immediately, because you could just run to the crystals, defeat the same bosses, but it gives you a lot of optional content, such as refighting old bosses and stuff like that. This game works very similar, where, sure, the second half of the game, as you've seen, we've spent a couple episodes just on side quests alone before actually going in here. So that was Chapter 5, and we still have probably another episode or two left. So let's go ahead and head behind the waterfall. And here we are in Waterfall Path. Again, not a very big dungeon, but I'm hoping the enemies are no longer red. They are not. Okay, all of our grinding we did to get us to level 51 to try to beat a boss we couldn't beat paid off. So let's go ahead. We have the Unicrony and the Umbra Element. I will just go ahead and double magnifying glass, even though we might kill off the jump here. Okay, good. The Umbra Element has about 4,400 HP, weak to Holy, Axe, and Bow, and the Unicrony has about 5,800 HP, and is weak to Fire, Dagger, and Sword. So, let's go ahead and actually, I think a Holy's just going to drop this Umbra Element. Yeah. Oh, it didn't. Interesting. Doesn't really matter. Seth's just going to defeat this guy pretty easy, I'm sure. Yep.
Let us continue on our way.
We're not grinding for really anything right now. If we get XP, that's great. If we don't get XP, I'm not worried about it. As you've seen, there are still harder enemies we could fight for more XP back in the dungeon. 2 remedies found, but does not matter because we are full on remedies. So we will keep moving here. Nothing over here. It's a dead end. I was actually curious if they were going to aggro me or if they're just going to run away.
We have the upper hand.
Want to see what I can really do?
Into the people.
Come and get it.
Probably won't get through the Unicrony on the left, even though it's weak to... No, it did. Great. The reason I don't like running him as Phantom is because daggers do the least amount of damage amongst, like, the physical attacking weapons. So I didn't really want to run dual daggers, but I do just want to max out the Mastermind, or the Phantom here. It doesn't really matter. I looked at the secondary job on Adelle. I can show that real quick. Everything I've read has said it can be pretty good if you combine it with the Salve Maker. But if you combine it with the Salve Maker, then you don't have the Godspeed Strike, so then, like, you kind of have that trade-off there. You could have somebody else be a Salve Maker, though. What it is, we'll look at it on Adelle, is results guaranteed. Expend 40 MP to guarantee that any ability effect with a percentage chance of occurring will be triggered. So, sure, you could, basically, I think you can make sure you crit as... No, I don't think that would work, because it only increases damage. But you could do, like, a status effect. You can just make sure a status effect hits every single time, as long as they're not immune to it, which can kind of break some bosses, such as bosses that counter you. If bosses counter you and you charm them, I believe they hit themselves. Or something along those lines. Bosses that use BP, you give Dread to, so that way they're never defending. Again, just as long as they're not immune to it. Which a lot of bosses are just immune to a lot of status effects. That's why I haven't done it, is because it's not listed what they're immune to until you try it. And I don't look that stuff up. Get 5,400 PG there. And we're going to move on to the second half of the dungeon. Like I said, very, very quick dungeon. And only 2 enemies so far. Elvis, that was a lot. Was that it must have been gravity because it did almost exactly half. Immune to poison. We're trying to hit him with everything he's immune to. Let's go ahead and just Kiraga Elvis real quick. Oh, I guess I think that would have been good for him was the I think that lets him overheal. I guess it doesn't really matter. I think Gloria has better things. I guess I don't think the like daylight power or solar power or whatever it's called is that crazy, especially most of the time. Most fights in this game, you're not fighting out in the open where you have the day-night cycle. Most of them are fought in dungeons like this. So it really doesn't matter, especially at this point in the game. Because most enemies you're grinding are weak out in the overworld.
Want to see what I can really do?
So you're going to be grinding enemies in dungeons anyways.
Prepare to meet your maker.
Come and get it.
I probably just start clicking Y now. Just autoing. I have, I'm a little bit worried because of last time I was using Y and I accidentally fled from a battle and extended my grind by about 10 minutes. I'm not gonna fight that guy. He was so far out of my way. We got 3 more chests here. I actually don't know where all 3 of them are, so let's hope we run into one of them. There was that one up there, which we already grabbed. And then there should be one right over here.
We must make the most of this opportunity.
Unless I missed a chest and didn't even notice, which has never happened, but I guess it's possible. Because the remedy, it didn't let me pick it up. It put it back in the chest. Nah, I'm not going to worry about that. So just know that it'll say one more, but it's the remedy we already found. Go ahead and pick this one up for 3 meteorites. Glad I could grab those because I think meteorites were another pickup, but I believe that and shurikens are the only 2 I did not get max up from foraging a few episodes ago. Last chest is right up there, so I believe we can just head left here. And this is pretty much the end of the dungeon. We're going to grab this chest and then walk to the end with no bosses blocking us. We get a moonbeam shield there. And again, I actually don't think that's just a roundabout. There's nothing over there for us. Oh no, we have to climb up there. I bet the entrance, yep, the roundabout's right here. That'll take, I didn't realize it was going up in elevation. I thought it was just wrapping around. Yeah, you can go away, Umbra Element. I really do not need to fight you. You are not worth the XP right now. And here we are. That's a long run.
This is the path Sir Sloane and I used when we fled to Halcyonia. It feels like only yesterday. But so much has happened since then.
Well, now you get to go home at last.
Yes. I hope that Sir Sloane is watching over us.
I'm sure he is.
A quick party chat before we get to see Musa. Heading home. You okay, Gloria? I can still remember it all so clearly. The smiles on people's faces as they chatted in the streets, the way the flowers smelled in the spring. It was such a beautiful place, so welcoming and warm. And now it's all gone, lost forever. Oh, please don't be upset for my sake. I am perfectly fine. I've been preparing myself for this moment ever since I fled 3 years ago. I knew I had to recover the crystals and bring them back here. And I knew that when I did, none of Musa's beauty would remain. But I still have my memories. I'll always have those. I guess so. Anyway, we must push on. Musa awaits. And so it does. We'll just run up here, because there's no monsters between here and Musa, I don't believe. We can look at a zoomed out version, but it doesn't matter. We are quite literally on the top of the continent. I can't even see down below. That's insane. What a cool view, though. The once bright realm, Musa.
Crikey. This is... I mean... it's...
Welcome to Musa. I am afraid there is no one left to greet us, or to provide the hospitality for which we were so famous. Still, I at least am very happy that you are here. No one survived the attack. I am the only one who remains. But I will not let the same destruction be visited upon other kingdoms. I will not let our world be destroyed. All is not yet lost. As long as we have the crystals, there is always hope. Let us be on our way.
And so, here we are. We have now visited every city. I'm going to quickly make a backup save. Right down here at number 9. Then a regular save. And let's keep on going. Here's Musa. It's destroyed, and all that remains are ruins. If you check these buildings, there's nothing here. Because nobody remains. Don't know why this guy's here. Guess he just wanted to come check out the place. All those cities in the distance, or all those buildings in the city distance also destroyed. So let's just head up here. And right here is going to be a chest for us. With a falcon knife. It is better. Let's go ahead and throw that on. It really sucks I can't do Brave Suit, but let's go ahead and probably just throw on my Hermes sandals. That way I can equip everything. Throw Yatagarasu on. And let's descend. Welcome to Crystal's resting place. Count on us. How do you think Gloria's doing? If you ask me, she's pushing herself way too hard. She keeps saying she's fine, but I can't imagine what it must be like for her. It was hard enough for me seeing what's become of Musa. I mean, it's her home. She grew up here. She puts a brave face on. I know, but it's going to be taking its toll. She's one tough cookie. But that makes it all the easier for her to push herself too far. Yeah, and she's never going to stop putting others first, which means I have to... less of the you. We're all in this together. Yeah, she's our friend too, you know. So you can count on us to help keep her spirits up, alright? Yeah, just don't get too carried away with that, okay, Elvis? Or you'll only make things worse. Huh, yeah, seconded. Yeah, is that a smile I see? That's the spirit, laddie. More of that's what we need. After all, you're not to be helping Gloria any by moping about the place with a face like a wet weekend. Guess you're right. Thanks, guys. I feel a little better now. And I don't know if it'll tell me about this, but the gimmick of this place is that there are 4 paths to choose from. Each path will lead us to a different room based around each crystal. So let's just go left to right. And first, we will enter the Wind Crystal Room. Yep, it's just the Wind Room. this place is a little bit of a maze, at least this section is. We are going to run around and fight every enemy. But as you can see, they are still not red. So, we really should be fine here. And we do still have the Unicrony, but we also have the Midnight Wizzy. Let's go ahead and Magnifying Glass, and then Defender of the People. The Midnight Wizzy has about 6,000 HP, weak to Earth, Holy, and Bow. However, just like most other enemies, they're probably going to go down without much of a fight.
That was a piece of cake.
Nothing this way. Another Midnight Wizzy. We'll probably just go the way that we need to go, grabbing all these chests, just because I have a map of the maze that's actually a good one here. That'll give me to every chest.
Prepare to meet your maker. Yeah, I got another one.
Never forget this little
We would
journey we've all
like
been
to
on
level
together.
up to 55 before we're done with this entire dungeon. I don't know if that's possible, but we're going to try to get as close as possible. The final boss of Chapter 5 is level 55, so if we can get there, it'll make it a little bit easier. Magnifying Glass, the Xanthos. The Xanthos has about 7,000 HP, weak to Holy, Spear, and Staff. However, it is an undead, which means it'll instantly die to a Raise or an Arise. I actually don't know if they instantly die to Raise. If Gloria gets to go, I might try it. She just might not be able to. Oh, she does. Let's see if it instant dies to Raise.
Let me help you.
It's probably a chance to instant die, if I had to guess. There we go. Adelle's not doing quite as much damage as she used to back when she was on dual swords. Just because, again, if you remember, I'm building her as a speed, accuracy, and crit chance, while Seth's built for raw damage. So something like this is great for Seth, unless he gets braved. It'll be a little more difficult for Adelle. Let's go ahead and just balsam Seth.
Perhaps this might help.
Want to see what I can really do? I'll cover you.
Phew, no big deal.
Don't hit Adelle with dread, thank God.
On to the next one. I felt that.
Time to get serious. Sorry, don't take it personally.
700 XP from each individual fight is not bad. Go ahead and pick up this chest. Going to be a Healing Bloom. That's our first chest of this area. Go ahead. We're going to be fighting a lot of enemies. This entire dungeon is very, very tight. Dude, I didn't realize Gloria was so low.
On to the next one.
Usually she heals a lot more in battle from that spirit, but we might have to just heal her outside of battle here in a second.
Feeling good.
It's time to get serious. I'm all set. I enjoyed that.
Looks like we did it.
She's about to level up as well. Go ahead and quickly heal. We're going to run left now, and we're going to follow this path for quite a while to get another chest. Again, we're just going to keep going left. And then from here, I'm going to go left again. Just go ahead and let's these guys down. Unfortunately, the horses, the Xanthos, don't die as easy to dagger, so it's taking a little bit longer to get rid of these guys. But Adelle jumped on the right one there, so she should be able to kill actually one hit, probably. You can see Elvis's Defender of the People comes around so much quicker now that he's a freelancer.
Guess our journey's nearly at an end.
Ooh, yeah.
Both of them got 8 levels, so they should be level 52 now. That's solid. And then here we're going to go down. Should be a chest for us. With 6 Tengu sneezes, I could actually pick those up. I'm shocked. Go ahead and keep moving here. We're going to go ahead and take a right at the next path we see.
Luck's on our side. Time to play my trump card. Time to take a step back.
Let me at him. All right. Sorry, pal.
Sorry, pal.
I needed
Want
that.
to see what I can really do?
Wish Adelle was a little bit quicker. Her job's just not there yet. So we're about to finish leveling up our Phantom, which means he's about to get a lot quicker. Then we're going to actually go all the way in. So we're going to go here. We're going to go here. We're just going to get on this inner ring and then go down. We want to grab that chest right there that we see.
The initiative is ours.
Want to see what I can really do?
Let me at 'em.
So get rid of the Unicronies.
On to the next one.
I think they might have healed right there from something. I'm not sure what though.
You've made me mad. Alright, who's next? Got another one.
And Seth learns that Never-Ending Nightmare. Perfect. He finished that one. Let's go ahead and swap him to a different job now. Probably just back to Hellblade. Oh no, I don't want 2 sword users though. Huh. Arcanist is bad. We might just go back to... No, that's another sword user. Are you kidding me? Let's see. Could I... Yeah, that's S sword. I might just run dual... No, I'll do Vanguard here. It is axes. So, we'll make this my sub job. Should auto-equip axes instead this time. Let me just do it manually, actually. Deforester. Big brush. And then I can even give... Yeah, a helmet. That's awesome. Perfect. Just because he's almost level 12 here. I will say once... If you ever get to the point where your attacking... Honestly, if any character can max out every single job, you're going to be in a really good spot. Because you can just make their... primary job or their you can make their primary job freelancer, and it's insane. Now something like Gloria doesn't need to be a freelancer because she actually wants both of the job she has, but someone like Elvis here benefits a ton from being a freelancer, so much so that just because I'm thinking about it, we might as well be giving him XP in something else. We could probably do Swordmaster because we're gonna be double shielding either way. Either Swordmaster or Berserker. Which one gives me higher defense? They both could be bad, but 278, 303. So we'll go ahead and do Swordmaster. Ooh, what does he look like? That's sick. We'll run him as a Swordmaster with double shield here.
Time to play my trump
I think Gloria is the only one that doesn't matter
Still standing.
because she's pretty much always going to be running double here.
Time to take a step back. I'll cover you.
But like Adelle and Seth, their big damage matters because of the speed. But I'm pretty sure we're actually to the point where their freelancers might be faster than any other job. Meaning I should probably do freelancer as their primary when we go into the next fight. The biggest thing though is that they lose their specialty with the weapon types because everything's B. So that's why you want to build them up enough so that way their physical damage is strong, even if they haven't mastered the weapon. Go ahead and fight through these enemies again as we're making our way up here. We got 2 more chests to grab, but one of them is a little bit out of the way. It's not too far. One of them is right before you fight the boss of this zone.
Found your Achilles heel.
Want to see what I can really do? No. Still standing.
We all have our weaknesses.
Thanks for bailing me out.
Can Adelle or Seth go, please? Thank you.
Wee devil.
Huge damage. Oh my god. I wish I was using Hellblade as their main one. It's so good. If Godspeed Strike wasn't so strong because it can hit max damage twice, that'd be wild. So much so that it might even be worth... I was saying I probably don't want to equip the thing that increase our max damage.
Still standing.
If we keep hitting crits, though, I might have to increase our max damage, because the crits hitting max damage means it would go over that twice, which is just insane. At least for Adelle. Since Adelle has a higher crit chance right now.
Now you've made me mad.
This sucks.
Want to see what I can really do?
I need to cure them. Balsam Adelle.
This'll help. Cheers.
You are about
I owe
to
you one.
witness my true power.
It's nothing. No big deal.
Time to play my trump cards.
This dread is ruthless. And Adelle and Seth just come around much slower now because of their jobs.
Want to see what I can really do?
I don't even know if Defender of the People's doing anything right now.
Don't take it personally.
Don't worry, Seth will be off the job here very soon. We're heading right here, and we're just going to kind of follow this path all the way to the end, and we'll find second to last chest.
I'll cover you.
You are about
saved
to
my
witness
bacon
my
there.
true power.
Want to see what I can
I should just be
really do?
arising with Gloria on these guys, because she gets the MP back immediately.
I'll never forget this little journey we've all been on together.
This little journey. Here is the second to last chest, and you can kind of see where the last one is, but that's where we're going to be running anyways. Great, we have a enemy
Time
here.
to play my
Oh,
trump
wow.
cards. Safety first, thing that hurt.
Oh, did I hit a wrong nerve?
He's actually taking a lot of damage now compared to what he usually does,
Still standing.
because
I'll cover
we don't have him as the strongest defensive class he can be.
Now you've made me mad. I'm all set. Woohoo! Yeah! I'll bet another one. I'm ready.
Right there, we get a giant axe, which might actually be better here. Is it better than the deforester? No, but it's better than the big brush. Take the giant's helm off. Yep, there we go. What can I give you? Probably the headband? Yep. It's always the headband. And then last chest is going to be right there, so we're going to follow our path. Once again, you can see our save point, so as long as we get there, we're fine. And you'll actually see where we were a second ago before we started coming inwards, is where we needed to go. So when we took a right and then just started going to the inner ring, we just go back to there. I keep following the path normally.
Bacon there.
That was a good one.
Me at 'em. On to the next.
See if I can get... I don't think I can finish Vanguard in this room. It'll probably have to be the next room. I like the green. I hope they each have their own color. Like a red, a blue, a green, and a brown. I don't like that.
Want to see what I can really do? Time to take a step back.
But it'd be cool if they each have their own color.
I'll cover you. Still time to play my trump cards.
Come and get it. All right. On to the next. Sorry, pal.
Prepare to meet your maker.
I wish...
Saved my bacon there.
Really wish the Berserker came with the ability to pierce defaults as a passive ability. I understand why it's not, because that would just be insane. And it makes you actually need to run Berserker. I just wish it was. Go ahead, run right here. There should be no enemies between me and the save point. So let's go ahead and quickly change all of our jobs back. So let's start with our abilities on these two. We want to get rid of Indiscriminate Rage and Full Force. Indiscriminate Rage and Full Force. Throw on our Critical Amp and our... I always forget. Oh, it's the right over here. Who Dares Win. Who Dares Win and Critical Amp. And then jobs. Switch back to sub job. Main job. Actually, let me check. Nope, speed is still slower on my freelancer. Sub job, main job. I actually don't know if the freelancer... Every other stat's better except for speed. I wonder if it'll ever change. Either way, whenever we're not running it, it's better to have freelancer as a primary job anyway, so we'll keep leveling it up. And there we go. These two... Oh no, he needs to change. Oh god, that was almost terrible. He needs to go back to freelancer. And then equipment. Let's do the usual. Take the headband off. Give him the best dagger. Give him the... take this off. Good god, that puts so much weight on him. Give him the assassin dagger. Can I take this off and be fine? Probably, but we'll give her something first. Give her the assassin dagger, and then probably wait. Let's give her the... who's my other brave suit on? Why does he have a... Get off. Give him my brave suit. Give her my brave suit. Let's increase our speed here. What is it again? Mark of the Void gives a lot of bonuses here, but you don't get any XP. Oh, Fairy Glow is insane. Why'd it take it off? Man. Give her Fairy Glow. I think Wave Song too. No. Instead of Mage Shell, we want... I'll give her a wave song. Sands of Time. And then what dagger can I give you? I can give you the Assassin's Dagger. And then, let me guess. I can give her a lot here, actually. I need to increase my speed. The Black Cowl. Not bad. Can I give him the Black Cowl? No, he can probably... Oh. Interesting. I'll just give him the Holy Mitre or the... Laurel Wreath's better. Check the headband. Headband's a little bit better. Sure. And he can have a thing here real quick. Let me see. What could I give him? Give him the vaccine. Can I increase his speed at all, though? Doesn't increase it enough. I think this is fine. And almost forgot about this. Giant's Armor. Actually, the Moonbeam looks better. So let's give him Moonbeam. And then Aka Ita Adoshi. And there we go. We're set up. Let's heal. We don't need to restore MP on anybody. Let's go ahead and just save. The only downside is if I don't have MP on Adelle or Seth right now. I think they have just enough, though, to be able to use one round before I need to ether. So, here we go. The boss of the Wind Room.
Let's see what you're made of, eh?
That was a good one.
Nice. Want to see what
Right
I
here,
really do?
we have Asura. Let's go ahead and Defender of the People. He's a physical attacker, so this should nullify a lot of his attacks, the Defender of the People.
Now you've made me mad.
Asura has about 117,000 HP, weak to fire, wind, sword, and bow. However, Godspeed Strike is going to be insane.
You may feel a little sting.
There's a crit.
Let's see how you deal with this.
There's a crit.
Get ready.
There's a crit.
This will shut you up.
There's a crit.
You are
4
about
crits
to
from
witness
Adelle
my true
is
power.
insane. We already almost kill. Let's give her an ether.
Perhaps this might
How
help.
thoughtful of you.
Seth has the default here, unfortunately.
Better cover up.
Yep, 9,000 max, 91, 96. How much HP is this guy at already? I wish this would work on the Sandworm, man.
Prepare to meet your
Yeah, he's
maker.
at... Cool. He has 35,000 HP left. That is absolutely ridiculous. I'm going to preemptively assume we all die here, and
My might knows no
re-raise.
bounds. A little magical assistance.
Wonderful.
Lend us your power.
Alrighty, here
A
we
little
go.
magical assistance. Lend us your
Gloria's not
power
doing
to
anything else, so
Come and get
re-raise just makes it so no one can die, because he's about to go all out here, and I'm actually a little bit worried. Let us Defender of the People.
I needed that.
Yep, here we go. This is precisely why we gave us the re-raise.
Let me at him. All right.
Seth,
I've got a little something.
as long as he
for
doesn't
ya.
counter.
Try this.
That's
for
one
size.
crit. You've got to be kidding me.
I've got a little something for you.
Well, Gloria and Adelle will not get any XP from this, so I might restart the fight just to make sure they do.
Ah, much better.
That wasn't easy, eh?
2916 XP, 360 JP, and 1521 PG. Get a flare hatchet. I am going to redo that fight real quick, so let me hop out of here and redo it, and just make sure Gloria gets the XP, so I'll be right back. Yeah, I beat it. I actually beat it quicker this time than I did the first time, which is ridiculously stupid. He didn't even start defaulting. Seth and Adelle just went too quick. I have tons of mini ethers. I could use a tint. Doesn't really matter. It has the same effect at this point. And with defeating that boss. Let me go check out that flare hatchet. Doesn't really matter, but I want to see if it's good. Oh, yeah, better than the deforester. We can go ahead and just walk forward. And place the wind crystal back in its home.
Heed my call once more. You who have suffered through so much.
Oh, I don't know if I've suffered. No more than any of the others, anyhow. And when things got tough, we all helped one another. And it wasn't just my friends who helped me. We met so many people along the way. People who were prepared to fight for what's right. People who had the courage to make a stand, instead of just accepting their fate.
Just as you once refused to accept yours when offered the choice. You do not regret that choice?
Not for a second. If I helped even one person, that means I did the right thing. One person, 1,000, it doesn't matter. It was all worth it. And even if it was hard sometimes, plenty of people have had it much harder than me. If I've made one step on the road easier for them, I'm happy. I don't regret a thing.
Then let us pray that hope awaits at the road's end. You were offered a choice, a new destiny, and you accepted the challenge willingly. Do not falter now.
Oh, don't worry. I'm in this to the bitter end.
And so, we've completed one of the crystals. Let's go ahead and view the party chat. My journey. So we're finally here, huh? That we are. Ah, and what a journey it's been. Yeah, it's hard to believe how much I've been through. Not just me, all of us. Gloria had to leave her home and head off on a quest to recover the crystals. Elvis had to set out in search of the secret behind Lady Emma's book. And Adelle, you had to try and track down your sister. Despite the fact that we all wanted different things, somehow we came together. Who would have ever dreamed we'd wind up playing a part in saving the world? It is pretty crazy now that you mention it. Perhaps it was our fate. Maybe. But that doesn't change the fact that every decision we made along the way was our own. I chose to come on this journey with you. I chose to join forces with you all and try to help Gloria get back what's rightfully hers. And I still haven't changed my mind. I'll see this through if it's the last thing I do. And so, that is one crystal completed. Let's go ahead, get our jobs reset up to go back through defeating some new enemies. We get rid of these two. We throw Indiscriminate Rage and Full Force back on. That's Brave Front. Let's go ahead and get our jobs reset up to start leveling up some more. I don't want to do Hellblade because she still needs Hellblade. So that is our main job. Our secondary job really doesn't matter. Was I doing something other than that? Vanguard's what we were doing. Go ahead and get Elvis back to Swordmaster main job. And let's get their equipment reset up really quick. Flare Hatchet. Deforester. Rune Blade. Ice Brand. Double Shield is all he ever needs. And so, with that, guys, I think this is a good place to wind things down. In the next episode, we will go ahead and clear 2 more rooms. Ideally, the Water Room and the Earth Room. I will see you guys then.